Hello and welcome to Rockstar Manager. I'm Dr. K, the management professor, and this episode is about positioning in the marketplace. Before we get started, please subscribe to my channel by hitting the subscribe button down below and also hit the notifications button so you'll see each time I post a new video. Now let's get started. Let's talk about a marketing concept called positioning. It's usually paired with segmentation and targeting. Positioning is about identity, who your brand is in the marketplace from the customer's perspective. If your role in an organization is to position, then your 4 responsibilities include 1. Designing a product with benefits that the target segment will value. Here, you want to determine how you want your customers to think about your brand, what impression do they have, and consider how they would describe it. 2. Price the product so it makes a profit and it's seen as valuable. Here, you want to ask, how high of a price can you command for your brand without getting too high and pricing out of your target market? 3. Distributor relationships are another component of positioning, specifically to make the marketing offering available. This is where you think about where your customers go to find your brand and how easy they can get it. 4. Communication to your customers through a variety of promotional activities is crucial. Here, you contemplate what you say about your brand, what words you use, the font, the colors, the tone of voice, and the overall feel. When you create a framework around positioning, I suggest creating a matrix with each of these 4 categories ranked high to low: price, quality, exclusive availability, and light promotions. For example, if a company promotes broadly and heavily, they are likely to move a large amount of merchandise. If that was the case, it would be smart to have the goods widely available. On the contrary, it would be counterproductive to distribute to select channels. Along those same lines, if a brand had an exclusive image and distribution chain, you would minimize promotions to a widespread audience and focus on a select segment so you can control distribution. This means that it makes sense for heavy promotions to pair with wide distributions and for exclusive distribution to pair with minimal promotions. Another 4-component matrix to consider is price, quality, availability, and promotions. Here, it makes sense to organize products with low price, low quality, wide availability, and heavy promotions together. Think about an everyday dress here. If you need to grab a quick summer dress, then you can go to a number of stores. While the prices may vary a little, they aren't in the hundreds or thousands of dollars. Similarly, higher priced items with high quality are likely to have exclusive availability and light promotions. If you want to grab an exclusive dress, you may have to order it from somewhere online before you can find a Gucci store in your local neighborhood. You aren't going to pay an economical price for a Gucci dress. You can make the same comparison with cars. There are everyday brands like Toyota, Honda, and even BMW. And then there are the high-end luxury brands like Bugatti, Pagani, and Rolls-Royce. They don't put commercials on TV, and they advertise to a very small, select market. One last thing you can do is to write a positioning statement. In short, it's a way to succinctly communicate your message to your stakeholders, your customers, employees, shareholders, the general public. It should address your target market and identify your unique selling position. To draft a positioning statement, think about who your target market is, your competition and your product category, and what your competitive advantage is. Some people might also describe this as a tagline. For example, here are some that you probably are already familiar with. Walmart, save money, live better. Lowe's, let's build something together. In the American Cancer Societies, they have the official sponsor of birthdays. So you understand the value of a positioning statement. Hopefully you have a better understanding of what positioning is in marketing. If you're interested in learning more about related topics, you can find Zengage's Marketing Management 5th edition or any of my books, Rockstar Manager from Theory to Practice, Mindset, a research-based approach to understanding motivation, or my latest book, Be Your Best You, the ultimate research-based guide to outstanding leadership. They can be purchased on Amazon and at most major retailers. Thank you for your time. Be your best you and be a rock star manager.